I agree with Lorax. You need a Gizmo card to help you deal with the gremlins.
Okay, there we are. Yeah, and for the longest time, because in the Shin Megami Tensei Devil Summoner series, the first demon they tend to start you off with is a Nukabot, which of course is what those things are.
Right.
So I could not get past the association of how much I hate those things in Symphony of the Night. Okay, I'm gonna try something a little bit crazy here until I end up blowing up on my face.
Grand Falu.
That's a lot of damage. That's not actually gonna help. Okay, here's my thought. I'm going to, with the Axe Lord armor,
Oh dear.
to kill the Legion enemies here, and then try to use magic to deal with the. Basically, we'll switch back on the laser fades. There, with my defense being high and the amount of, with my defense being so high and the coverage and everything, I should have a pretty good time dealing with these guys. Especially with the beam. So familiar will probably help out more. I can actually hit the middle of it by jumping. Arg. Okay. I think that's the limit of what I'm able to pull off with this. Let's see, can I use magic while I'm next to it? I don't think so. Nope. Okay. Well, that was fun, but alright. Then let's do... I guess... I have a feeling this thing's going to be... The giant massive undead bodies is probably going to be weak to Holy. So, where's my Holy sword at?
You've got Resist Holy.
There's a Holy Rod, yeah. Holy Sword, there it is. Got two of those silly things. And the Skull Shield, of course. Maybe we can confuse them. Oh, I need to take off Axe Lord armor.
Walk armor is probably your best bet.
Versus Holy Tax. It fires lasers. I'm thinking that's why I need Holy. I'm not kidding. That's the real threat from it. Yeah, that's probably... That's
very obviously...
Yeah, that didn't help. Maybe it's fire. Okay. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm actually kind of sad that of all of the...
Okay, clearly not.
It's not that either.
But I took an exactly 7 points fewer.
What does the Mirror Cures do again?
Mirror is...
Oh, that was just...
Yeah, Mutastone. I guess just go with the highest defense possible. Right. And...
It's very obviously not holding, it's not fire.
Right.
You don't have any other options, so...
Right. So it's probably going to just be pure defense. That helps. That gets me some more defense. And... Yeah, that should do. Super... Oh, hey! Orpheus and Super Cameo. Duck Raid, okay.
You're going to have to explain to us what that is.
Inside joke, I'm guessing. Oh, arg. Okay. Let's... You know what? I don't have time to deal with that, so... Fairy help heal me as I need it.
Looks like it's just one of those Twitch things. How on earth are you supposed to... Oh, I guess, yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
Actually, with the throwing sword, the Heaven Sword, you can probably use that.
There's a thought. Let me see if I can hit him with... let's see if this does any good.
Ah. I see. Captain Duck sent a couple of people to raid us after streaming.
Well, appreciate that then.
Well, all of you are welcome.
That's some pretty great damage. So let's empty out my MP bar from October Spiriting and do some damage there. And then I'll hop back down. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous that the fairy isn't healing me. There we go.
She probably won't until a little bit later.
Okay. Let's get one thing of food. Yeah, Shinaki sounds good.
Well, Super Cameo, we have decided to try not, stop throwing shiitake at them! Why isn't it working?
Oh, and then it went away.
Yeah, because you, closed out the thing.
Well, I hope you guys came in here for a comedy stream. That's kind of I didn't intend on it being one, but.
There we go. Although you don't need to destroy that, do you? You can just attack the central portion.
I have to. Yeah. Or can you not attack the central portion? And you have to destroy all of them. Oh, there it goes.
That's the thing. I think you can just destroy the central portion.
Right. There we go.
Ah,
Whew.
you're playing Knit Underground, which is also a Metroid game.
Ah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Very cool. Yeah. That is like, I guess the one value of this stream is if you ever were playing these games, you thought, you know what, the Karasuman or the Grandful or Legion or whatever were just too easy, and we want to see somebody actually struggling with these easy bosses. Then that's what I'm here for.
That's the power of the luck run. Yes, yes. Yeah, well, this is just a Vania.
So
you're so Vania, you probably think the stream is about you.
So tell us about Knit. I have never actually, I don't know anything about that.
Although by the description, I can take a couple of guesses.
Well, I can guess it's Metroidvania, right. Yes. BB Gangster, hello.
More McGill.
Konami's making Castlevania Pachinko. Yeah, I heard that they basically got out of the games market to focus on gyms and Pachinko.
Right.
Which is that not the most Japanese thing you've ever heard? Okay, we have a Dark Aligned weapon. I bet it's going to have a special attack. Yeah, it's a normal, the generic, stronger slash. An indie Metroidvania. Gotcha.
Ah, gotcha.
What do you think about it compared to the good ones? Like Symphony of the Night and now we've got platforms. Okay.
Not that he is implying necessarily that Knit is not a good one.
Well, that's the thing. I don't know. Right. It's also one of the best Metroidvania makers. Okay. Yeah, I have only recently gotten into gotten to PC gaming at all, really.
Right. Although that reminds me, I need to take a look and see if any of the ones I was looking for have released this month.
Oh yeah, very true.
So I'll do that in a little bit. I have never heard of Within a Deep Forest.
So that's all that stuff. I guess let's save and then start heading back. Alright, so from here we go. I think we'll just go back to the cavern part, explore that one. Yeah, we'll look at a couple things to explore on the right.
Right.
And then
actually, can't you keep going to the right there?
Oh, I did. That was the room that had whatever that one item was.
Oh yeah, the walk armor.
The walk armor, right. I wonder if these guys drop anything. I'm always tempted whenever I go into a new dungeon to... Okay, so it's taking less damage there. And that's because I am using the walk armor, right. So I think that's a problem with the fire metal. I'm guessing the ice armor have the same problem. I need to kill them first and then start thinking out loud. That the fact that the base defense is low enough, they're just not worth it.
Oh, there's a platform where you can wall climb, and the foreground is usually blank.
Interesting. You again. Okay, yes, we
just gets
the extra armor, the extra defense on the walk armor. There we go. The extra defense on the walk armor is just going to make it the best choice.
If you can phase inside of him, that would be the best.
Right. Interesting. So he's not even doing that much damage anymore. I may just go ahead and just say no walk armor. It's always going to be the best choice because you're obviously exploring more and more of the map.
Right.
Man, I was not doing much damage to him.
That's no. Gotcha.
There we go. Oh, see, if I could have hit him with that, that would have been great.
Well, those have to drop Firebrand and Sirloin.
Interesting. Okay.
And yeah, Grandma, this game looks, this stage looks completely different from the rest of the game.
Oh, Ballroom Mask. I wonder if it's like the next upgrade to the headgear for Int and stuff like that.
Good question.
Ballroom Mask. Oh, right, I already had one, and it's weaker. Oh, that sucks.
If you Google that, you'll hear a really loud anime background music.
Didn't need the fairy to tell me. I should have let her do it though.
Surprised she didn't say it now.
Nice brand.
Yeah.
Well, with all these fire enemies, I'm thinking that may be a better choice than sort of Nim. Maybe it's the word.
Gangster says, remembers this level lasts exactly 4 hours.
Seriously? Like, I've already taken out the boss, and I've got, the entire route right to explore. I don't know if he drops anything. What do you think? Oh, okay, that's cool. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. Hit him with that one, and then see if I can...
Doesn't seem like he does any more damage, unfortunately.
Right.
There we go.
So no. Yeah, I wonder if I was thinking I might be able to... So it does about half again damage. I wonder if I might get, enough invincibility frames with it to take him out. But...
And once again, he leaves the discus on the floor. All you have to do is wait. Let's run right into it.
Right. Oh, still alive. Oh, there you survive, Soul Steel. Okay.
And it's free to do with. Huh.
He drops the chakram and I already have the jewel sword, so yeah, I'm guessing that. Yeah, I'm thinking that I like the super flash and everything with that sword, but it's just not enough damage. It leaves you more vulnerable.
Right.
So.
I guess it could kind of help if you need just a little bit of extra range.
Right.
It doesn't seem to be that useful.
Are the Lesoth the only enemies that drop the flame blade, or is there another one? It looks like something I don't want to mess with. Oh, man, we stole the guy's lunch money. I feel kind of...
I'm surprised that the Hellfire Beast is not super resistant to fire.
Right. Or more vulnerable to cold, perhaps? Does seem to be the case, though. Oh, he does so little damage in melee. There we go.
There.
Alright. So we're heading back this way. Yeah, okay, we'll just keep going right, and then we've got another area to explore over there. Alright, yeah, good night, gangster. That is a cool name, by the by. Okay, so if nothing else, the Sword of Men is worth it just for dealing with the gremlins.
And yeah, Losoth is the only enemy that...
Oh, man. Okay, I guess after... I've been, like, farming stuff. Like, if you guys didn't see the post... well, presumably you did, you saw me streaming. That I got some heaven swords. So, yeah, in between streams, I've been farming up stuff that people are interested in seeing. And, yes, I might go ahead and... A large slime. That's very descriptive. But just go ahead and get the firebrand and try it out. I guess that does holy damage. Interesting. That's pretty cool.
I don't think you'll ever actually be hit by it.
Right. Oh, this guy is so great. You know what? That's probably better than the diamond in here. Okay, there we are. Oh, this is the room where you need...
Don't forget that some animals can live in complete darkness.
I have never heard that before. I don't approve of her calling me an animal, but...
Well, she's trying to remind you that, bats can live in complete darkness.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I remember this is where you get the spiked armor. I figured it was in the catacombs part, but I didn't remember exactly. Ooh.
Oh, this isn't...
Oh, that was almost really bad.
Alright, deep breath.
Wow, the controller's just so squirrely. Okay. This is where it got me last time, right?
Then points out that bats don't live in complete darkness, that's why they have eyes. Or why they have vision. There you go.
Man. It's like, yeah, I almost got in a wreck a couple weeks ago, and that was worse. Good grief. Alright, sassy skeleton. I just survived that. You're not going to intimidate me.
Yeah,
Jeez.
each used up a potion and something else.
2 potions, it looks like. Okay. Oh, I almost made that with just a double jump. So we have more cross shuriken. Oh, now we need to have the game about the faction of, you know, of a Christian or like priest ninja. Oh, that's what's the point, isn't it? Oh, it was food. Yeah, I'll take it. Oh, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. I've never actually seen them live up to the whole were-skeleton thing yet. Alright. We got another one. I don't recall having to go this far to get the spike armor, but maybe we do. There's a bunch of stuff that it's like they were saying, you know, that you have to go a long ways, and then you know, the stage just goes on. The stage just goes on forever. Yeah, I think he's got you there, Ben. You know, Cameo just said explain Zubat. Is that everything? I think that's everything. Good. That Kama Kamili coin. Oh, Lorax. Interesting. Okay, they drop potions. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I need to remember to use those when I'm having trouble with boss fights. Granted, you know, it's like so far I haven't really had one besides Olrox
and the entire time that Wayne has been talking, I've just been shooting a judgmental glare at Lorax. Not actually.
Grandma says, show where a K9 turned into a non-K9. I don't know what that's about. Oh, so interesting. It kind of like hits on the point of impact, not just the actual swing. That's pretty cool. Okay, so I'm going to put on our spike breaker.
Spike breaking armor.
So therapeutic after what almost happened.
Do they come back when you scroll the screen?
Yep. Oh, no, they don't. Okay. That's why one of those things where once you leave the zone and come back, then they probably do. Yeah, I think I'm going to eschew the walker armor. It's a little too overpowered, I think. So I need to decide what to use instead. I might just switch back to the fire mail for this part. You know, nothing else for the Ukobach and everything. Then again, yeah, it's 8 points less. An attack would have to be doing like 16 base fire damage for it to come out ahead, and it's just, you know, not very likely. So yeah, I guess let's do. Yeah, well, healing mail's weak too, so yeah, holy. Okay. Then, alright, I think we're almost done with this part. Do any of you know if the slimes drop anything useful? Because I haven't really looked up much stuff about these areas and everything. D-More!
Hey, D-More!
Welcome back.
Now, Cameo, they have raccoon dogs, but I do not believe they're associated with either raccoons or dogs. I think... Were they now extinct or not?
I think the dog's native to...
No, the raccoon dogs.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Huh. So I thought I had heard something like that, but I'm not sure.
Right.
What does it do when it's just on its own?
You know? It just doesn't do anything, it looks like.
Try getting in front of it. Does it still try to attack?
Yep.
Oh, indeed it does.
That's pretty cool.
Huh.
Yeah, good catch. I didn't even think about trying that. Critical hit. Yeah, actually taking damage from enemies, you know, suddenly starts making this, you know, or suddenly starts making this interesting again. Then yeah, save point. Let's do that. Like the Tanuki suit, right?
Yeah, both terms are correct. Although I will say that I am... no, I won't get into it.
Cameo said, researchers who? You can always know when you're quoting a Wikipedia article.
Right.
Separate species in Vivernus, or Ricken dogs, further divisible to separate subspecies. Procyonoids. So yeah, they're Ricken-like. Interesting. Both views are controversial. Okay. I think that's everything for the catacombs part. Yep. We just go back up, check out what's on the right there, and then we're ready to head over to the spike area way up there by the chapel and talk to Maria. And they go ahead and try to wrap up the castle tonight. So that'd be cool. We have the Salem witches here. Interesting, it seems like it hits them twice. I always kind of feel bad when you get food from enemies. It seems like you're either turning them into food or kind of horrifying in this case. Or you're actually taking their food and eating it yourself. Then it's the next one up. Freaky watch. At least I should have pretty good. Yeah, there we go. Interesting. Where does this go? Let's find out. Regai. That's how evolution works. Excellent. Okay.
Yay.
And we have another portal room, and which I guess you may as well use.
Yeah, since I think you're done here.
Yeah. I guess we'll go up to the one in the top that had left from there to get to Maria. I know it's going to be one of the ones that opens left. I think the goat is what I'm looking for. Nope, it was lion. All right. On the bright side, once we get on talking to Maria, where Richter is at isn't very far. As a matter of fact, yeah, I could probably just start winging it through these parts. Oh, one-shotting him now. That is awesome. So much waste. But we pretty much caught up on it. Oh, okay.
Isn't there a flea man? We just get out of there.
Peace. Wikipedia is useless. Well, it gave us something. It gave us a topic, point of order. I guess literally point of order in this case, with we're talking about animal species. Keep going left. Yes. I'm so glad you folks in the chat pointed that out to me last time. You don't need a power of bat or anything for it. You can just use it as a spell. Oh, I was reading the chat, so I'll walk right into that guy. Gangster said that, according to Reddit, some dogs have common raccoons in recent history. Huh. Yeah. Animals do what they do, Alright, almost there. Oh, it's so good. I should probably be using a different weapon pretty soon, but hey, it works for now. And luckily, with the teleporter there, it wouldn't be too much hassle to go back and farm up that flame sword. I could probably also go back to the cloaked knight and get a... Why was I using the Alucard mail? I go back and get the Flamberge from the cloaked knight. So I didn't actually get one.
For those of you who are new to the chat, I think it is a good time to remind everyone that one of the few rules we have here is that we're all friends. So I can understand, being a bit passionate, things like that, but do keep things amiable.
I don't know if he's the one you're looking for, but I found a Belmont.
Really? So he is here.
Found a Belmont.
But the one I saw was the enemy. He was the lord of this castle.
That can't be true. You're wrong. I must go now.
I found a Belmont.
All right, can we get can we just sell that, or is there actually a point to that? Silver ring. Oh, you need the silver and the gold ring in the clock tower. Yes, yes.
Ah.
I remember that. All right, so then our next destination is the clock tower.
Please repeat that. You got drowned out with the audio. Yeah, that happens. One thing that Wayne and I do is that, and he lowers the volume for me, thank you. But we do try to keep things very rules light in here. The one hard and fast rule we have is that we are all friends here. So you can have disagreements, you can have discussions, be passionate, whatever. But, you know, do keep things amiable. Because we are not here to have big arguments or things like that, even about video games.
Which are the most important thing, as you know.
And you didn't necessarily say anything wrong, Gangster, and honestly that was directed a little bit more to Rye Guy over there. But also because a lot of you are new to the chat, it's just a good thing to remind everyone.
Yeah.
Because obviously we're a bit different from a lot of the other goons, so...
Yep. Ben hasn't used his account since the Goon Meet back in, was it late 2014, early 2015? Got to that time. Too slow.
And Cameo, we figured that's one of those rules that really should just go without saying.
Yeah, I kind of got the inspiration from that one.
Whoa, you managed to not stand up in a spear.
I did. Well, I was, watching I was reading Seamus Young's 20-sided blog. And he mentioned like the principles of moderation he was using, and basically it was like you don't rely on rules because the trolls and jerks and stuff like that are just going to exploit them, and they're just more of a hassle for the people that are for the people you want to keep in the chat and everything. So yeah, basically it's just they're not saying be nice. They're not going to say to not say what you think or anything, but just that treat each other golden rule and all that stuff, and we'll put you in timeout if you absolutely need to. So
we tend to be really laid back about such things. And yeah, like Ben said, I'm mostly just wanting to potentially head things off fast.
Right. Yeah, we are definitely glad for those of you sticking around to watch me bumble horribly in Symphony of the Night.
Right.
All right, so I'm thinking that we probably want to...
Wow, the way that you put it, could you call that a humble bumble? Sorry.
But yeah, let's go and save there. We finally have the last piece of the puzzle we need. And I'm thinking that the fastest way to get to... well, let's go get the bad end with Richter first. And then... Well, the only difference is whether you fight him with the glasses or not. So, yeah, let's just grab those first. All right.